Now here we are with our next lesson, and that is adjective. It is also included in your book, so I just wanted to have a quick recap of what are adjectives. Most of you are familiar with adjectives. So an adjective is gives more information about a noun or a pronoun. Over here it gives answers the question that what kind, which one, how many. Okay, so this is the thing that it gives you. It describes a noun or another pronoun, the first thing. Then we have the adjectives have 3 degrees. Everybody knows okay, it has 3 degrees. At your stage, you know the adjective has 3 degrees. The first one is known as the positive degree, the second is comparative, and the third one is the superlative. Now positive degree is a simple degree, but comparative, mind it, comparative means when you are comparing two things with each other, you're going to use the comparative degree. And then we have the last one, and that is the superlative degree. In the superlative degree, we use what we use before writing the superlative degree, we are going to use the. And basically superlative degree means that you are comparing one thing with the whole group. So it means that you are using this is he is the most tall, he is the most handsome boy in the class, for example. So these you can use over here, you are using the superlative degree. Okay, now let's move further. Now over here we have comparative and superlative adjectives. Now over here we have the first one, and that is for adjectives that are in just one syllable. Now this is a very important point. If an adjective is giving you a single syllable, single sound, so you're going to use er or est. Okay, but if it is giving you two syllable, there is a two syllable adjective or more than two, so what are you going to do? You're going to use more and most. Okay, 3 or more syllable word, you're going to use more or most. Okay, more beautiful, most beautiful, because beautiful, it has 3 syllables. Now honest, it has 2, so more honest, most honest. You're not going to say honester and honestest, no, more honest and most honest. Now another important point over here is point number 3. For 2 syllable adjective ending in y, you are going to change the y into I, and you're going to use ier, yani ier or iest. Okay, then we have, okay girls, now as you know, you have done you know what is an adjective, and we have done the positive, comparative, and superlative degree. Now I know that it's quite easy for you, that you are going to do this exercise yourself. It's not complicated, it's very easy. Just go and think wisely, and you're going to understand it. For example, in the first one, if you say da is used, so automatically good is used, and they have used da. So what do you think will be the which adjective will come over here? Automatically it will be the superlative degree, and the superlative degree of good is best. So I would say this was the best summer ever, like this. Okay, so this you're supposed to do it yourself. So this is your homework. Okay, do it yourselves. Okay, now we have on the next page, we have the order of adjective. Now when you are using more than one adjective, automatically you're gonna use put sorry, you're gonna write in a proper order. So we have the order over here, 1 2 3, just like in numbering here. It doesn't mean that you're gonna use all of them at the same time, no, but whatever comes in the sentence, you're gonna write it accordingly. For example, if we look at the first one, we saw dash whales in the sea. So what are you going to say? A huge gray whale. What are you going to say? Are you going to say a huge gray whale or a gray huge whale? So what do you think is the most appropriate? It is a huge gray whale. Okay, in the same way, the next one is Babar uses the blue dash ball for the basket ball practice. Now you are going to look over here and see accordingly, okay, what is the right answer. Babar uses a medium blue rubber ball. Okay, a medium blue rubber and ball. Okay, in the same way, we have the third one. Marine brought dash bars of to the birthday party. So here we have Marine brought a few triangular dark chocolate bars to the birthday party. Okay, sorry, over here then few, then triangular, then dog, then chocolate bars to the party. Then we have the pyramid of Egypt was are made out of dash boulders. So what is the right answer? Enormous rectangular rock. What are you gonna say? Enormous rectangular rock. And the last one is Shahid can eat dash pizza slices. So it is 5 crust square, 5 thin crust square pizza. What are you gonna write? 5 thin crust स्क्वायर पिज़्ज़ा. ठीक है. तो इस तरीके से आपने करना है. ट्राई टू डू इट योर सेल्फ एज वेल. अगर इंशाल्लाह ताला ये गन अंडरस्टैंड इट और समझ आपको आ जाएगी. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इफ़ यू से कि जो ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है दैट इज़ योर एडजेक्टिव फ्रेजेस. नाउ लेट्स सी कि उसमें हम क्या करते हैं. So here we are. Now we are gonna learn what is an adjective phrase. Now an adjective phrase is a group of words that describe a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. The adjective phrase can be placed before and after the nouns and the pronouns in a sentence. It can come before or it can come after the noun in a sentence. Okay. Now we come to another. I have taken a screenshot so that I can explain it further. Adjective phrase की again look at the definition. कि when a phrase describes a noun in a sentence it's called an adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a phrase which does the work of an adjective. Again, Zizi is reading a book on animals. Now if you look at this a book on animals. Now over here on animals is your adjective phrase. The polar bear has a coat. Now coat is your noun and made of thick fur is your adjective phrase. Now what kind of coat? It gives you an answer to this question, and that is what kind. When it gives you an answer to this what kind, it means that you are doing an adjective phrase. Okay, now here we are. What kind of animal? Animals eating only grass and plants are called herbivores. Now over here they have said okay, animal and then eating only grass and plants. So sometimes, now what is this eating? Eating is basically the present participle, but sometimes when it comes in a sentence it makes an adjective phrase. ठीक है. लेकिन ये वाला eating जो यहाँ पे इस्तेमाल हुआ है as a present participle, ये हुआ है as an adjective इस्तेमाल हुआ है. ठीक है. क्योंकि participle, past participle and present participle are mostly used as an adjective. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे ये adjective के तौर पे इस्तेमाल हुआ है, and that's why we are gonna say कि eating only grass. This full phrase is your adjective phrase. Now the ing form of the verb is called present participle. It may sometimes act as an adjective and can be used along with other words to form a phrase. This is an important point. Okay. Now here we are, use of ing form of verbs. Now आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होना. अभी आपको हम ये आगे बताऊंगी कि कहाँ पे आप इसको एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज के तौर पे इस्तेमाल करते हैं और कहाँ पे आप एज अ वर्ब इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Now look at the example over here. यहाँ पे है कि when the ing form of a verb is used in a sentence, it is important to find out whether it is being used as an adjective or the main verb. ठीक है. Animals eating on grass is simply an adjective phrase. The phrase or a group of words, a phrase or a group of words which contain the present or past participle and acts as an adjective is called an adjective or participle phrase. ठीक है. So अभी फ़िलहाल ये adjective phrase के तौर पे इस्तेमाल हुआ है. If you look over here in the first sentence, it's an adjective phrase. लेकिन यहाँ पे the animals are eating, जब ये helping verb के साथ इस्तेमाल होगा, ठीक है, present participle, then it will become a verb. It will not be an adjective phrase, then it will become a verb. The animals are eating grass and plants. So when a present participle, like जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, is helped by another verb like this, it is not an adjective phrase. याद रखें. Remember that the ing form of a verb cannot act as a verb without the help of another verb. ठीक है. So the ing form of a verb cannot act as a verb. जब verb के तौर पे अगर उसने काम करना है तो फिर आपने उसके साथ helping verb लगाना है. अगर आप helping verb के बकाया यूज़ करें तो then it will become an adjective. Now let's revise what have we learned over here. The first point is that an adjective is a word that describes a noun. The second point is that a phrase is a group of words that does not make sense by itself. यानी वो खुद से sense नहीं बनाते, लेकिन it does not have a subject. क्यों नहीं बनाते? Because it does not have a subject and a predicate and depends on other words to form a meaningful sentence. Sentence बनाने के लिए उसको other बाकी words की भी ज़रूरत होती है. Now the third point is an adjective phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adjective. It is a group of words that describe and qualifies the noun. Okay. Now we have the next point, and that is point number 4, and the adjective phrase usually answers the question of which or what kind of, like this. Sorry, ये ज़रा ज़्यादा बुरा हो गया, मैं दोबारा से लिखती हूँ. ओहो, ये ठीक है. Which or what kind of. Now the fifth point we have over here is a verb ending in ing is called present participle and may sometimes be used as an adjective phrase. Then we have an adjective phrase may also be called participle phrase as well. ठीक है. And if the ing form of the verb is used along with the helping verb, यहाँ पे ये लिखा हुआ है लेकिन ये देखें helping verb in a sentence, then it is not an adjective phrase. ठीक है. तो इससे आपको So now here we are with your book book, and the definition of over here is the same. An adjective is a group of words that does the work of an adjective. और यहाँ पे simply लिखा है कि the black umbrella, यहाँ पे simple adjective इस्तेमाल हुआ है, and then the umbrella with the broken handle, now it has become an adjective phrase. Okay, over here. Now let's move to the exercise over here, and here we are with the exercise. Pick out the adjective phrases over here, and I have already picked it out for you, but you should also understand it. Okay, he bore a banner. Now banner is your noun over here, and then with a strange device is your adjective phrase. Again, principal is your noun, and of the school is your adjective phrase. Decision is your noun, and of the judges is your adjective phrase. The top of the mountain. Now top basically आपका यहाँ पे है कि mountain की top को रेफर किया गया है, is covered with snow, and the runner in the rear, ठीक है, did not qualify. The runner आपका जो है वो नाउन है. इन द रेयर बेसिकली आपका एडजेक्टिव है. मैं गलती से पूरा का पूरा उसको अंडरलाइन कर दिया, वो कर दिया, हाईलाइट कर दिया, लेकिन इस तरह नहीं होना चाहिए था. ठीक है. नाउ वी हैव फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस, एंड फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस में दे आर आस्किंग यू कि यूज विल or going to. Now will and going to are almost the same thing, but going to has something indicates certain movement. ठीक है. तो इसको मतलब इसमें फर्स्ट थिंग इज कि इट इंडिकेट्स द फ्यूचर विथ सम काइंड ऑफ कनेक्शन टू द प्रेजेंट. गोइंग टू का मतलब होता है. ठीक है. और जो विल है वो सिंपल आपको बताता है कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू लुक एट द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस, आई नो वी डोंट हैव एनी ब्रेड, आई नो आई विल गेट सम फ्रॉम द शॉप. सो इट्स जस्ट अ सिंपल फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस. लेकिन गोइंग टू इज में यू हैव सर्टन मूवमेंट, एंड इट इज़ बेसिकली a link between it shows a connection between the future and the present. For example, you don't have any bread, really I am going to get some from the shop. Then इसको आप खुद से करने की कोशिश करें. do the exercise yourself, and I hope that you understand कि ये किस तरीके से करना है. if you get any problem then I'm gonna solve it for you. Okay, so